What's happening, everybody? Welcome back. This is Forgo. We are on my free-to-play account to see how many of these tokens we can actually get just from 2 days of this event going on. And so far, everybody would have been able to acquire 7,400 of these things. And the way that this works is you're going to spend 100 of these tokens every single time to do a pull, and randomly it'll pick whichever one of these you may land on. Now, hopefully you'll land on this a whole bunch of times, because once you get 3 of these, you get a memory. Well, first you'll get Kusanagi, and then you'll start getting memories for him afterwards. And once you have 2 of these, you'll get his 3PG completely for free, which I feel pretty confidently that every single player is going to at least get. I'm pretty sure everybody's going to at least get the character. They're at least going to get the 3PG, no problem, especially since we've already been able to acquire this many tokens. And if we do happen to get them, maybe we'll do a little test run today on my free-to-play account to see what we get. Now, these events are really nice, especially for newer players, right? They're awesome. For veterans, they're good, obviously, because you're still getting a free character, but things like this, we farm for. We have a lot of these resources already, veteran-wise. But when it comes to you newer players, these are insane events. These are amazing, right? Because especially this event, because everything you can do for free in the game, you know, they remove the dream match. Thank God. You can acquire as many materials as you want. You can do everything that you need in the game, and you'll also be able to acquire these summons. Now, these summons aren't very useful, especially for veterans, but again, for newer players, these imprint stones aren't really that useful for veterans, but again, for newer players, very, very useful. So I really like these kinds of events. The attack capsules are also very, very sweet for the players, because whenever you first start playing this game, getting capsules can be somewhat of a pain unless you're playing during a collaboration, during an event, and you actually have enough AP to get through those rush dungeons. And if you can do that, then you can acquire plenty of capsules, plenty of gold hammers, and plenty of materials that you need. But for a brand new player, that just usually isn't the case, right? But I always love these things. Getting these all-star souls to level up your character is also very, very good. These here to, get more copies of your characters and the soul dust. Or Soul Quest, I'm sorry. I said Soul Dust, Soul Quest. But that's kind of hoping, maybe we get a few of these. I mean, you're going to have to get 3 of these babies in order to get, Kusanagi, which would be the hope today. That would be the hope to get that character. I'm really curious. Shout out to Snow. Snow did a video of Kusanagi and Guild Raid getting over 2 billion, which is, that's respectful, guys. It's a max score. You only need 1.25 billion, so he can get the max score. But I really want to see what he can do on my free-to-play account, because on my free-to-play account, I don't have his leveled up codex, which means I don't have as much CP. I don't have my fame system maxed out. It's only at level 10, which is very, very feasible for any free-to-play, obviously, because this is a free-to-play account. Really, I could level up much more than what I do, but I leave it at level 10. That way, when I do these videos on my free-to-play, all you free-to-play players can see, like, oh, wow, this character can actually do this. This character can actually score this amount. Whoa, that's and on my free-to-play, guys, I slack a lot. Like, I play everything. I do all the dailies. I collect all the rubies. That's exactly what you should be doing. But I slack a lot as far as, like, my codex. I just don't try leveling up characters. I don't level them up at all. I just level up my SS, my BS, my EX characters, my collaboration characters that can get it done for me, that I need, that can bypass leveling up any other characters. Being as I'm free to play on this account, I really try to put as little investment in it as possible in order to get the most rewards received. That's kind of how I try to play, right? It's not like your, my whale account or my main account where I'll just be like, oh, well, screw, I'll just buy this, or, I'll just buy this, and that is how people that spend money, sometimes that's how they think. Now, there are those spenders that are very moderate, very conservative in how they spend their money, which they should be. But some people, they just have a lot of cashola, hell yeah, and they can just go hog wild. That's awesome. So we got our first token. We need 2 more of them babies to get Kusanagi. So my luck really is okay so far, right? It's okay. But we didn't have to do all 25 of these in order to get that token. So that's always a good thing, and every time that happens for you, that just means you're going to get more of these in the end, right? You're just going to get more of them, which is nice. It's exactly what you want. My hopes for everybody is that, for this 13-day event, hopefully everybody can, get to character day 3. There was someone in the comments in my last video. I'm so sorry. I forgot what your name is. I'll probably put it up in the right-hand corner over here. But this person laid out exactly how many tokens we're going to be able to get, and the fact that, everybody's going to be able to get the 3PG. Everybody's going to be able to get Kusanagi to A2 at a minimum. If you had the most abysmal luck possible, right? If you have to go all 25 rounds of this, spend 2,500 of these tokens before you get this thing right here, right? If your luck is just the worst of any player out there, right, then you're still going to be able to get Kusanagi to A2. And like I said in the last video, guys, he's going to be more of a support than anything. He's obviously strong, but the thing is, he's going to be a support. You don't need to have him leveled up in order to get all those benefits from him, which is awesome. I mean, obviously, if you want to get that extra critical rate from his EX core, he has to be A5, but I really don't think that's necessary, in all honesty, guys. Like I said, the game modes, you don't really need that high of a score. There's no real, I mean, characters can easily get 1.25 billion. I mean, I on both my accounts, my free-to-play and my main account, I just plow through. I don't even use my dots in guild rate, and I still get the score easily in, you know, 1 or 2 rotations. Like, I don't have to use even my dots in Inferno, right? Which could lead me into a side rant I've talked about before. I'm not going to harp on it right now, but I mean, that is something to know, guys. I mean, it's when you, especially when you get to the point in the game where you start having like an A5 Jin, right? Where you have enough rubies where you could guarantee yourself an A5 EX character. That character, you know, more than likely, even without dots, can probably score the scores that you need. If you guys want to see that on this account, I can absolutely show you, man. Jin, it's no problem, guys. I literally used my concentration twice, and I'm already over 2 billion without using any dots. Just him coming in there and doing a solo. Easy peasy. No problem. I realize a lot of you don't have A5s, but I'm just letting y'all know, if you're free to play and you save for your collabs and you have enough rubies to where you can go, you can guarantee yourself an A5 character, then you'll be able to do the same thing. You'll be able to unlock their EX core, and you'll be able to just fly through content. Right? And then what you can do is you can just focus on your favorite characters, period. Just focus on your favorite characters. I mean, once you have, you know, 2 or 3 really strong characters in this game, you can pretty much focus on the characters that you love. I mean, you might have to do some other characters. You might have to level up some other characters for a Reviving Hell's Dungeon. But aside from that, I mean, really, well, that's not true. I mean, in League Match and Absolute War, you will need different types. You will need defense. You will need balance. You will need attack. So that's not entirely true. I mean, yeah, never mind. Scratch that. You will need them a little bit, right? So there's another token. There's another one. And, you know, Absolute War is a very important game mode in the game anyways, because that's a game mode you get a lot of rubies from, right? I mean, we love the game modes where you get a lot of rubies from. It's always funny to me how League Match, in my opinion, is more difficult than Absolute War, yet Absolute War gives much better rewards. It gives the more rubies, way more rubies, and it also gives you tokens that level up your fame system. It doesn't really make a lot of sense, you know? It's like Netmarble, I mean, I just don't understand their way of thinking sometimes. It's like, guys, you know, you create a game mode that is, you know, I mean, League Match is fun, but it's much more difficult than Absolute War, yet you don't get near as many rubies. You don't get near as many rewards out of it. I really would like them to rework the reward system in that game mode. I mean, you can get some things from the shop, but I don't know. I think that they could do a better job in there, to be perfectly honest, as far as, you know, what we actually acquire. But I digress. You know, I always want to see games, you know, have balance between all of these game modes, right? And anytime you see a game mode that offers a tremendous amount of rewards and it's easier than a game mode that's more difficult, right, and offers less rewards, you just kind of scratch your head thinking, what? You know, what is Netmarble thinking when they do that kind of stuff? It's really, really strange. But, I mean, it looks like, you know, my luck isn't the greatest on the old free-to-play, but that's fine. That's fine. I mean, whenever I get this character, I'm just going to, you know, level 90 him, see what I can do with him in Guild Raid, just get those extra support buffs for my Jin, you know, at least, you know, in my situation, but for you, it's going to be someone else, to see what kind of difference there is, right? Maybe I'll compare Leona and Kusanagi to see who's actually the better support. Now, on my free-to-play account, I don't have Leona at A5, so I can't really test the weaken, but I can on my main account. Because Baby Girl's got some love on that account. But yeah, my luck just, it's not too great. Not too great here. Kind of kind of looking a little shady, you know, because we need 5 of these in total, right? We need 3 for him, for Kusanagi, and then we need 2 more for the 3PG. And it's not looking too good. It's not looking too good. I mean, we're going to get 3 of these tokens. We're going to get Kusanagi the second day playing this. All right, we're going to get him the second day playing this, which is awesome. I mean, that's still good. And it's still not the worst luck out there, but we've almost used up every single one of these slots. Oh, by the way, if you anticipate really well, you can actually click on here whenever this thing lights up, our highlights. You can actually click on it if you do it right, and you can actually collect your tokens that way as well. But I'm terrible at it, guys. I'm horrible anticipating that kind of stuff. Every time I try to do it, it just messes up. I mean, I guess I could give it a shot right now. I mean, what's the harm, right? I mean, now we are... Yeah, I mean, my looks still abysmal. Yeah. Oh, that was terrible. Oh, look at that. Look at that. We got one. We got one. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, see, just too late, man. Too late. I hit it, by the way, and it didn't even enact. What the hell? What the hell in that marble? You got some shadiness going on? Are you guys trying to kind of screw me a little bit here? What is happening here? I'm waiting. Wait. Highlight. Oh, you son of a mucka wucka. No highlighting. Oh, see, I'm always too slow, guys. You know, it's just that old man thing, you know. That's my excuse. I don't like excuses, but we're going to use an excuse today because, you know, it helps me out a little bit. You know, wink, wink, right? Yeah, I'm old, I'm slow. Let's see. No. You know... It'd be nice if I got one more of these tokens, but we'll try it. I'm gonna try to land on it. Crap. By the way, that AP is also really nice for newer players, obviously. I mean, these things really do cater to newer players, which is fine. Can we land on something? Can we get it? Can we get it? Man, 3 more. 3 more. Just you know, one of these tokens, right? Oh, I should have clicked on it right there, man. I totally screwed up. Oh my God. I hit it and it didn't even enact. I clicked. Did you guys see that? I clicked on it. What the hell? Let's try it again. Here. Oh, you should see that. You guys see that? That highlighted? I clicked on it? What the hell? That Marvel doing some shady stuff here. They are doing some shady stuff. Something's going on, guys. Something is going on, right? Get those little rubies there. Wrong one. Click on this one here. Whoop, wrong one. Click on this one here. There we go. And booyah. 3 of them babies. And we get Kusanagi the very first day. Burn like a moth to a flame. Nice, man. Look at old boy. Them red eyes just set him off. I love it. But we don't have a 3PG, so unfortunately we'll be doing some other testing next time. But guys, let me know how you're all doing in game. Let me know if you were able to already get Kusanagi and his 3PG. And I do stream on Twitch at 9 p.m. G2+7 time. The link is in the description below. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one. See you, everybody.